a 9 to 5 physical job does not work. A 9 to 5 physical job does not work for me anymore. So I need to up my game and find something remote. And then I've always loved tech. I've always loved innovation and all of that. So I want to get into this and see where it goes, see where it takes me to.
All
Thank you,
right,
sir.
all right. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Great stuff. Wow. So everybody really, really wants to move with the trend. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. But how do we have just mostly ladies than just guys? Is it that the guys already have? Is it that the guys already have the money and just the women are trying to catch up? Okay. So moving on. Moving on. All your intentions on getting to tech is purely genuine, right? You might not have the time to ask everybody, but then all your intentions, I'm sure most of our intentions here is because we want to have good work-life balance, and also we also want to uh, um, have a reason to not be left out. One in the tech markets, and also relevance. I tell people something that the new oil market is not the oil and gas space no more. The new oil market is tech, right? As much as that sounds controversial, it's reality of things. All right, the new oil market. Why tech is the new oil market is tech is no respecter of age, no respecter of experience. Okay, respect of experience a little bit, but you no respecter of age or certificates. All right, nothing like I'm a graduate, I'm undergraduate. Okay, so we have 14 people on this call. So I would love the 14 people on this call to stay with me to the end of this call. I have a lot of things I'd love to share that will benefit everybody. Please don't leave the call. If you leave the call, you lose out. So I have a very, very important information I believe will benefit everybody in this call. Right. So like I said before, does not respect your degree. If you have a BSc and MSc, nobody cares. What what tech rewards is your ability to give results. All right, ability to give results. I know of a 16-year-old boy that that earns about $7,000 every month. He's a developer. This is real life, not made up, real life, right? 16 years old boy, what does he know about earning the amount of money? That should be the first thing that enters your mind when you hear that. You should be like 16 years old boy is earning the amount of money that a bank manager of over 10 years experience, or yes, a bank manager does not earn close to that amount per month, not per year, per month, right? Earns the amount of money per month, not per year, not per year. He earns the amount of money per month. All right. $7,000 currently with the current Nigerian economy is about 11 million per month. And that's what it takes a bank manager with 10 to 11 years experience to learn. But just because the young boy could be able to have a good portfolio and a good result to show the recruiters, he was hired for the job. Nobody cares about your age. I mean, Alphatex is a tech firm, right? We hire people to work, and really, 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 really. I mean, Favor is a part of us. She's assistant community manager, and she's part of us in Alphatex. She will tell you that during an interview process, the HR never asked anything about, oh, your BSc, do you have masters? We don't care about that. What we care about is, can you deliver this job? What have you done before? Can we see what you've done before your result? All right. So that is the edge that gives you. I know of a friend, his name is Gabi. All right. I met him sometime when I went to Abia State. So we got talking. I met him through a friend. We got talking. He told me he finished university. He finished secondary school 2011, and he had not been to university. I asked him why. He said his parents could not afford to pay his tuition fee and stuff. So he just jokingly just stumbled upon tech videos, programming videos on YouTube, and he was like, "What do I have to lose? After all, I'm not in university, I'm idle." And he picked up a tech career, and he started, staying with the tech. And by the time I met him, he was working for a tech firm at Lagos, and this company had already given him a MacBook Pro. I think that was as at the time that was 2021. At the time, the 2021 version of MacBook Pro, and they were paying him 3 million naira every month for somebody who has not finished university or could not go to university. I'm like, okay, now you're earning this much. How about entering university? He said, and his response to me was, university is a distraction. It wouldn't give him the time to learn what he wanted to learn. And at the time I was talking to him, he was already a senior developer. Now, I'm not saying this to disregard university. I'm not saying this to disregard higher institution. I'm not saying this to disregard. I'm a graduate, right? I'm not saying this to disregard people who are graduates or whatsoever. I'm saying this to let you know that there are also graduates who finished university and are doing POS business. Some are doing POS business. Some are, selling fruit by the wayside. I'm not saying it's a bad business. Don't get me wrong. POS is a profitable business. I'm not saying it's a bad business, but I mean, for the amount of attention given to degree holders, expectations are they should be, doing white collar jobs or probably earning a million. But the reverse is the case. Not just in Nigeria. Well, I'm not saying it's for those Nigerians. I'm saying it's for even in diaspora. Even in diaspora. Elon Musk made a tweet sometime. I don't know if you guys saw it. Elon Musk said, get your masters, get your PhD. Those are great stuff. But those will never ever be a requirement for us to hire you at Tesla or on X. He came out bluntly. Recently, this year, in January this year, Elon Musk made a tweet that Tesla is hiring senior engineers, blah, 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 blah. And he specified with no degrees. He specified here with 0 degrees, which means he doesn't want you to have to be a degree holder. Just know how to get the job. Just be smart. Know how to get the job done. So if you are here with a degree and you're frustrated with your degree, you are here too with no degree, you're an undergraduate, and you want to get something out of life, you're in the right place. All right, because the end result of everything is to make money. When they ask tech people why you in tech, they tell you it's passion. They're all lying. It's lies. Not passion. They want money. Everybody wants money. Everybody's hiding inside passion. Passion without money it's useless. Your passion.
Yes.
It and you're not
Very
being
true.
rewarded for your passion. The time. Right? Why waste your time? Why are you passionate on your how are you passionate and you're still broke? Yes, how are you passionate and you're still broke? So it just doesn't add up,
Passionate about
right? Everybody who you ask why you integrate, you are passionate, it's passion. They're lying, not passion, they want money. Everybody wants money. So if you're here, yes, how do you passionate and poor? It just doesn't go the same way. So if you're here, you like money, you want money. Even people that are saying they don't want to be left out, oh, don't worry, I know, it's all right, I know, you want money, we all want money. It's okay if they don't want to come out and say it. But your concern of not being left out is because you also don't want to be broke. So, and you're in the right place. So there's the possibility of you being a Nigerian, all right, and I will choose to not be in the US and stay in Nigeria and earn $20,000 per month than being in the US and earn $40,000 per month. Now that's controversial. That's ironic. I choose to not be in the US. I choose to stay in Nigeria and earn $20,000 per month than to be in the US and earn $40,000 per month. Somebody will be asking, why? Now that's strange. That's that. Now I'll give my reasons. You have a better chance enjoying the money in Naira when you're being paid the amount of money in dollars based on conversion and the value of things here,
Yes,
plus the reduced tax level in Nigeria than in the US or in the UK. US is fair, UK is worse. In fact, I heard that in the UK, most people who are top earners in the UK repel promotions. So if I'm working in the UK and then I'm working in a tech firm or in a medical firm, and then I'm a junior nurse, and then probably earning £30,000, and I'm about to be promoted to being a senior nurse, and the salary is £100,000. Most people in the UK reject the offer. The same thing you're praying for in Nigeria for promotion down here is what they repel down there. And why is that? Because the more your promotion, the more serious your tax slash. Yes, the more your promotion, the more serious a tax slash. I think in UK it's 40% tax, which means if you're working and you're being paid £100,000, your real salary is £60,000. £40,000 goes to the British Council. at the royal house. A percentage goes to the British government. We've not talked about tax for your utility bills, lights, data, food, and everything. You pay all these taxes, and what is left with you might be just £10,000 or £20,000. So you overwork for the government to feed on your money. Now you see why they repel promotions there. But then in Nigeria, as much as Tinubu is trying to bring up, sorry, His Excellency, you have a politician here. So as much as our president, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is trying to bring in tax, it's still fair. It's still fair. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you bought tax on your card card? When was the last time you bought tax on your data subscription? When was the last time you bought tax on paying for Netflix? Over there, they tax them on even the air they breathe. So it's still fair, right? So, and that is why earning in Nigeria is just your best bet. Earning dollars in Nigeria is just your best bet. Your best bet in not just financial freedom, but also to have a stable work-life balance. I tell people something. It goes beyond just earning. You need to have a stable work-life balance. Now, what was work-life balance? Your ability to work, earn, and still have time to other things. Yes, you need to have time to starting other businesses and doing other things, personal, that will also nourish other sector of your life. All right. For people who are Christians, you need to have time to speak to your God. For people who are Muslims, you also need to have time to speak to your God too. But then if you have a work that encroaches into all of this, well, then you might just be just spending your time unwisely. So these are the advantages of remote jobs. Remote jobs gives you the freedom to explore many things. Remote jobs also help you to cut down on cost. If you check the cost of doing physical jobs, imagine you get a job in a company in Nigeria and they're paying you 100,000 naira. You've not removed your transportation, you've not removed your food, you've not removed your. If you remove every, you are on a lot of expenses. But then if you're in a remote, if you have a remote job, you don't really have need for all of this. In fact, most remote companies don't give allowances for data allowances, and in Afatex we do that. In Afatex, we have fully remote staffs, and then all our remote staffs, we give them data allowances. You don't get to pay for data from a salary. We give you full data allowances, right? So these are the benefits of having remote jobs. So we are how many now? We are 15. So I'll advise the 15 of you, if you're on this call, stay to the end of this call so you don't get to miss out on everything that will be said. Right? This is not just a webinar where I just talk. We have to have practical applications. The goal of every webinar, the goal of every teaching is results. Right? If there are no results, then both the teacher and the listener just wasted their time. So I crave indulgence, that you stay patient, stay put. You don't have enough data subscription, you have to buy enough data, so data will not finish during the call, as there's a lot of things that you are going to learn. So Nigerian pathways to remote dollar paying jobs. I said here, in today's global economy, earning in dollars while working remotely from Nigeria is no longer just a dream. It's an achievable reality for tech professionals and data specialists. Now, when you hear tech, I remember sometime at the beginning of this training, Jumoke was there and Favor was there. At the beginning of this training, I did justice to debunking a wrong mindset or a wrong paradigm. And the paradigm is when people hear tech, they feel it's just programmers, coding. That's wrong. That's not true. Now, in the tech space, we have code and no code. All right. So don't think when you hear tech, don't let what enters your head just be programming. We have the people who don't know code and are still making money from no code. All right. We have people who are into no code and are still making money from the no code tech space. All right. We have the likes of project managers. There are project managers that are earning serious money. When I mean serious money. Serious. I know a ton of them. I'm making serious cash in dollars, not naira, in dollars, and they are fully remote. So the possibility of you being in tech without writing code is there. Don't let anybody intimidate you with, oh, you need to know how to write a code before you are in tech. No, that's wrong. That's a misconstrued mindset. So it's an achievable reality for tech professionals and digital specialists. Now, so this presentation provides a clear roadmap to securing these coveted opportunities. We'll explore optimizing job applications, understanding recruiter expectations, handling rejections. Now, if you check the flyer we dropped about focus points for today's lecture is we're going to be looking at how to deal with, unfortunately, we're not able to give you this job. All right. And we're also going to be filtering 100% remote positions. You also discover AI tools and Chrome extensions that can dramatically accelerate your journey to landing international remote job. Remember, when I started teaching, I shed a little light on AI. I said that in this our age, for people who didn't join us and for people who heard me say what I said, I'll retreat again. I said in this our age, the people who would do better in this our age is not AI. It's people who know how to use AI tools. It's people who know how to use AI tools. I'm sure you're seeing this excellent slide and you're like, oh, how come we get to have these excellent slides every time we're having presentations? Guys, it's AI. It's AI. And guess what? I create these slides. Okay, I have my write-ups done, around Monday or Tuesday. Write-ups for what I want to teach you guys. I do my research Monday, Tuesday, do deep research, get tools, get resources, and I keep it.
Amazing.
I prepare my slides 20 minutes before this webinar. So much. All thanks to AI. I'm being very AI. So there's a possibility of you being excellent in your field if only you know how to leverage artificial intelligence. All right, so that's development, LinkedIn optimization, application automation. All right, so you need to know that ATS optimize with resumes with the right keywords. Now, as much as I'm not against AIs, sorry, excuse me, just a moment, guys, moment, please. All right, apologies for the break. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. Sorry for the break. All right. So first is resume optimization. So I was talking about AIs, right? So as much as they are AIs, I actually have a friend, also a techie too like myself, and one very funny business he runs. Now it sounds to you like it's not useful, but then he's making a lot of money from it. That's why he said you can make money in tech without writing code. This guy doesn't write code. What he just does is he has a class where he teaches people how to use AI prompts to get exact answers to their problems. And man, this guy is a genius. Having ChatGPT does not mean it will give you the exact answers you want. This guy uses ChatGPT to get to get exact answers. He even uses Google search. You see how Google search is? He knows how to get this the same thing. The same thing you will look for on Google search and you wouldn't get it. He will go on Google search and he will get the exact answer for you. He doesn't search Google with words with typings. He uses Boolean codes and send to Google, and Google will automatically go and get the exact information he needs. That's what he does. He's making a lot of money from it. So this leads me to say that having access to AI tools does not really mean you have an edge. You still need to learn how to use AI prompts. You need to know how to ask AI the right questions and get the right answers from AIs. You need to know, you need a guidance as to how that you ask AI an exact question and AI gives you the exact answer you want. All right, so you use resume optimization using AI power tools like JobScan, Code, Quick Resume, and Resi AI to create ATS. Now, ATS means automated tracking system. All right, so this is actually what recruiters actually use to be able to quickly look through your resume to know if really you're qualified for the job because of an inflow of a lot of resumes. So big companies like MoneyPoint, like Google, like Microsoft, when they push up job applications, because of how popular they are, a lot of people will want to apply for the job, so they can get like tons, thousands, even millions of applications. So how they look through to get, the exact applicants is through ATS, a system called ATS. So the reason why you drop a CV and then that company does not recruit you, even when you know you're actually qualified for the job, you know that you are overqualified for the job, is because your CV is not ATS standard. That's why. When I discovered this, I discovered the reason why most of my job, I just know I'm just too good for this job. I have portfolios, I have results, I have everything to prove that I'm good for this job. How come they rejected me? Now that's because of a lot of applications. Most HR sees it as so much stress when your CV is not standard. So even when you actually qualify for the job, they'll push a qualified person because of his poor CV. And probably get an unqualified person that has a good ATS standard CV for the job. That's fine, right? But then that's standard. That's how they as a company gets to process CVs. Or say your name is when you're born, what you've achieved, your certification and the rest of them. It has got to be ATS standard. Right? So Resi AI to create ATS optimized resumes with the right keywords. See, your application needs to pass automated screening before reaching human eyes. I explained the reason for this because of why they have tons and tons and tons of applications. So he has done the screening process. And then do that process, if it's not ATS standard, they just push it away. So you need to know this. You need to learn, you need to know how to optimize your resume. You need to learn how to optimize your resume. You need to learn how to optimize your resume to be ATS standard. Secondly, is portfolio development. All right, if you're a developer, you need to showcase your skills through GitHub contribution. All right, now this for only developers. If you're not a developer, you don't need this. GitHub is actually where developers keep a documentation of all that they've worked on in the time past. Access to their code projects and all of that. That's where they keep all of those things. What they've done in the time past. This is where they keep all of those things. If you're not a developer, you also need to actually also showcase your portfolio. Every tech role or every tech role has a portfolio display platform. For developers, it's GitHub or GitLab. For designers, it's what's this against it? You can use Figma too. You can use Figma for designers. For designers, you can either use Figma or Jumoke, what's that post platform? Jumoke, graphic designer, what's that post platform again?
Yes.
Behance. Yes, you can use Behance. Exactly. You can use Behance. You can use Webflow. All right. You can use Dribble too. Yes, but then like this is actually how a recruiter can actually see all of your portfolios. You can use Behance. You can use Webflow. You can use Dribble. You can even use Figma. If you're a UI UX designer, you can use Figma and whatnot. Right. So this is actually how you display your portfolio. All right. For project managers, I don't know what you guys use. I don't know what you guys use. You can actually use Salesforce. So actually, Salesforce platform actually allows you to display. Yes, for project managers. Yes, Salesforce platform actually helps you to display what you've done in the time past. If you're a PM, either you're a technical project manager or a project manager, you can use that to display. So every role in tech has platforms to showcase their skill. You have to ensure that your portfolio is up to date, your portfolio is excellent, you have mind-blowing portfolio that will almost make your recruiter not reject your application. So everything starts with resume. Because if you don't have a good resume, you probably would be refused the opportunity of your portfolio being looked into. Before any company opens a portfolio, they probably have already seen your resume. Resume is the first level, level one. Level one is resume. If the foundation, the Bible says that if the foundation is if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Synonymous to job application. Resume is a foundation. If the foundation is destroyed, even if you have mind-boggling portfolio that would automatically should give you that job, because your resume was bad, you lose the chance of a portfolio being seen, and then you lose the chance of getting that job automatically. So you see there that your portfolio, your resume is everything. Your resume is foundation. Your CV is foundation. Your CV is basic. Your CV is pivotal. Your CV is the cocoa. I don't know how to say that in Hausa or Igbo. Your CV is the basic. All right. So followed by your portfolio, showcase your skills through digital contributions. No code projects like Webflow. Yes, we have Webflow, Bubble, or creative work on Dribble and Behance. All right. Tangible examples of your capabilities speak volumes to potential employers. Do you see that line? Tangible examples of your capabilities speak volumes to potential employers. Not just examples, tangible examples. If you did rubbish, don't put it there. If you did an excellent job, well, if you did rubbish, you can actually put it there as part of your learning phase. So if you did rubbish, also ensure that you also upload your excellent projects too. Because also posting your basic rubbish you did, rubbish is not a bad word. Okay, no. Yes, rubbish is not a bad word. All depends on how you see it. But if your basic rubbish while you were learning, because it's called rubbish when you go to a point and you look back and say like, oh, I did nonsense. That's why it's rubbish. It's not like it's a bad word, right? So if you also did your basic works whilst you were in your building phase or develop your growing phase, put it there. It sends a message to your recruiter that, oh, I was once in this level, I grew to this point, I'm now in this, I'm in this point, and I have the potential of being in the next point in your organization. All right. So, but then ensure that you have more of your tangible examples than your basic examples. Yes. So it helps to boost your portfolio. Don't have much of basic. For instance, Jumoke, I saw your portfolio. Your portfolio has some of the designs that you did that was excellent, that was amazing. But I feel like you have much of your basics there than your excellent designs. That would discourage it. That alone now would discourage a recruiter. That alone now can discourage a recruiter. You need to look into putting your tangible examples, all right? Look into putting a more excellent or have more excellent projects than your basic projects. Now, somebody might be asking, oh, what time will I have to get to work on an excellent project when I've not been employed in the company at all? Look at picking up free internship programs. Yes, the company that intern people. Look at volunteering into projects. If you've learned something, if you learned something and you've been given certificates about that thing you've learned, look into volunteering into startups that need that service. You can apply to volunteer. Most companies will gladly accept you. If you apply to volunteer and architect, will gladly accept you. Will not pay you shishi, but then will gladly accept you. You get to learn, get the experience you need to get. We train you. This is one thing we do in architect so well. We train. All right, we train our interns. All right, we train our interns. So you can push to be an intern, volunteer to work as an intern in a company. All right, volunteer to work as an intern in a company. All these things will but your CV strength as an experience. Also, we also build your portfolio. You can add your portfolio list. Oh, I worked on this while in architects. I work on this while in Microsoft. I work on that. All these things actually help in boosting your portfolios. All right. So look at portfolio boosters. Right. Look at portfolio boosters. All right. They will always help you apply for companies as volunteers. They will boost your portfolio. And they can actually help as tangible examples to what you can do, because every company wants excellence. So because you're in the company as an intern, you also help the company in contributing to excellence. That excellence can be added to your portfolio as what a part of the things you've done, thereby being a tangible example of your capabilities. All right. Thirdly is LinkedIn optimization. LinkedIn is like the hub of everything professional. You cannot brag about being professional without being on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like the hub of everything professional. Everything professional. In fact, most companies, after they've gone to your resume and your portfolio, they'll go and check your LinkedIn profile. Because LinkedIn is actually where you showcase, do a lot of showcasing, a lot of engagement. They get to know if you cannot be a project manager or a developer and you are a TikToker. It doesn't make any sense. If I'm a recruiter, I just feel like you take our job as a joke. You cannot be a data analytics expert and you are a TikToker. You are doing twerking videos on TikTok. I'll see you as you're not a serious person. Your LinkedIn profile should say so much about you, should say so much about your craft, should say so much about your role or your career. If you go to my LinkedIn, you would always, both my repost, both my post, everything I do speaks and screams about my career. You cannot say you want to be a professional and then you don't have a LinkedIn profile. Most companies feel like that your LinkedIn account is a summary of your professional social life. Your LinkedIn account is a summary of your professional social life. If you are a designer, populate your LinkedIn account with posts. If you make a design, if you go to a workspace to design, make a picture, snap it, snap you on your system, making a design, and post it on LinkedIn. Making this bespoke designer for a client, blah 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 blah. You're making a statement. Making a statement. People come online and see that post and they are like, oh, okay, this person is actually serious what he or she's doing. So I said yes, create a professional profile with a compelling headline, engaging with a compelling headline, engaging summary, and relevant skills. Right? Use industry specific keywords and request endorsements. Use industry specific keywords. Yes. You can tag Microsoft. You can tag Photoshop. If you design with Photoshop, tag Photoshop. Tag Photoshop. You can say thank you at tag Photoshop. And Photoshop might miraculously comment under your post on LinkedIn. And that's a big miracle. If a recruiter that comes to your LinkedIn profile see that Photoshop even replies to you, it's a booster. Right? Use industry specific keywords, request endorsement from colleagues to increase visibility to recruiters. Ask your friends and families to recommend you on your LinkedIn, to drop a review on LinkedIn. These are strong boosters. Now, once a recruiter comes to your platform and sees your so you need to know all of this. You need to know all of this, right? You need to look for your friends and your families that actually have LinkedIn accounts. You understand, and ask them to review your account and to profile you. These are boosters. Now, lastly, or the fourth one here is application automation. application automation. So there, save time by using Chrome extensions like Lazy Apply, Simplified Jobs. Now these are Chrome extensions. Even Teal, these are Chrome extensions. Teal is an extension that helps you to automatically apply for jobs. All you need to just do is upload your CV there, and then it will automatically apply for jobs for you into multiple positions that match your criteria, dramatically increasing your. Are you seeing the magic there? Now, when it comes to profile development, now another how this I need to talk about is as a tech person, you need to have a website. Yes. Now, the goal of everything I'm saying here, of all the four things I'm saying, the goal of everything I'm saying here is to make your HR or the recruiter quickly like to help them to save them stress on reviewing your profile. The goal of everything I'm saying here is, let me tell you, the person who gets a job faster is the person who has a quickly accessible portfolio. If your portfolio is not quickly accessible, you have a low chance of getting a job. Yes. One of the most common and the most effective way of actually getting a recruiter getting you to recruit you quickly and faster like magic is if you have a website. If your website conveys, if your website, the recruiter can actually see your digital portfolio from your website, they can actually download your CV from your website. Like your website is your one-stop shop for any recruiter to actually go through concerning you for the job. You have a faster chance. You have a faster chance of getting a job. Trust me, a faster chance. Remote jobs, I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you from experience. It works like magic. Beyond your LinkedIn hole, in fact, your website is actually more like a compressed platform where all these things can be there. Your website will have your LinkedIn, your resume, your CV there uploaded. Your website will also have the LinkedIn URL there. Your site will also have your portfolio links there. The moment you have your one top website, any recruiter can actually just come there and see you and see everything about you. In fact, LinkedIn now has a feature to add your website, which means that you have your website. Anybody that taps your website probably goes to your LinkedIn and wants to know about it, taps your website and goes to your website. Everything about you is in that website. You see that even LinkedIn knows the power of having a website. They give that as an option. You can add your website as an option in your LinkedIn account. Are you seeing the whole thing there? So it's powerful when you have a website portfolio that houses your professional summary. It is very powerful. It works like magic. It works like magic if you have a website that houses everything about you. Somebody comes to your website and before even having an interview with you, he or she already knows what you can deliver. Very important. So before I move on to the next thing, I don't want to say questions. Maybe myself. You can't do. So question time. Ask questions. Questions. So would you like this? Just raise your hand, or if you know what you can, if you know what you can say, you can type it on the chat session there, and I'll read it and I'll answer the question. But if what you can say, you can raise your hand. I will ask you a question. But while the question is ongoing, I will share the at the end of this training, I will share the slide, this slide, so that you guys can always go back and reference to it. I will share the slide on the chat board. So that's what I'm saying. Don't, if you're on this call, wait to the very end. I saved the best for the very end. So if you're on this call, wait to the end, because at the end of the training is when I will share the slide spreadsheet so they can download from the various ends and go through again. I will still upload on our YouTube channel, but then you get more chance to having a personalized slide for yourself. So I'm welcoming questions. So I can see Erisi raised her hands. Who else? Who else? Questions? All right. Over to you, Erisi. Okay. I can see Uju. Mary Uju raise the hand. So I'll start with Erisi first. But if you have questions, raise your hand. I'll call you. So Erisi, over to you, please. Unmute your mic and ask.
Okay, thank you so much for the information and knowledge so far. If I understood you well, all these things you were saying was to a certain level. I am a newbie in tech. I know nothing. I don't have the knowledge of project management or websites. So how do I start from the scratch? Because you said even the intern something or volunteering, you have to have the knowledge. So how do I get this knowledge before I start volunteering, going for internship, building my portfolio, and all those things? That's my question, sir.
Okay. Okay. Is that the only question you have? Another question?
Sir, this is the only one for now. For now.
Okay. Okay. I will permit you because you probably just joined us. You joined us late. We in the group I always drop links. I paused for a while. I'm gonna resume back. I dropped free course links. Where people who want to go into tech, can actually access the link and get free courses on certifications. You get certified at the end of the free course. I always post links time to time. So yeah, if you need the links for the course, I will get that across to you. Or I would probably send the favor of all is good so that anybody who wants to delve. But first off is not just applying for or getting a course. All right, you need to understand the side in tech you need to venture into. If you joined us early, probably you'll have had a chance to go through that. I did a bit of interview with everybody, and then I could discern or decide for them the angle of tech they can do better in. All right, so tech is. I said the first time we had this lecture, I said that tech is a very seductive space. Tech is a knowledge seducting space. What do I mean by that? Because of the results every of this angle or every of this sphere of tech gives, you tend to wanting to do everything because the results are very, very compelling. I remember in my early days in the tech space, I started off as a web developer. That was 2014, 2013. Started off as a web developer. For web development, I entered cybersecurity. I've not finished web development though, because I had you can hack somebody's device from just connecting with Wi-Fi. If 10 people connect on your Wi-Fi, you can hack the 10 of them. I heard and I saw, because then my tech teacher there was a jack of all trades and he was a master of all. His name is Mr. Steve. He showed me how that I connect to his hotspot, can hack me from there, and he did it. I saw it. I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. I have not finished web development I was doing. Web development was already sweet when I joined it. Because I saw cybersecurity and hacking, I said I'm not doing web development again. I want to enter hacking. First way I was in web development, I entered hacking. When I was in hacking, I saw that somebody could, get a container, a cup, and design something on the cup, and it look at is real. Animation, 3D modeling. I'm like, what is this? I mean, cartoons are amazing, right? Because cartoons are amazing. Why not jump into cartoons? I left cybersecurity. I did many things at the same time, and I was not profitable in none of them. Thank God I changed mentor from Mr. Steve. There was nothing wrong with Mr. Steve. He just knew too much, and he could not direct me. He could not hold my hands on exact things to do till I met somebody called Sir X. Yes, the then CEO of Java Tech, no more then. Met Sir X, told me, "Oh, you're very gifted, but then you need to know how to major on one, level, master one. Know why you are taking this career first of all. What do you want to achieve?" I tell people something that it is better you have one skill, making serious money from one skill, than you're good with 5 skills and you're not making any money from the 5 skills. What's the point? Bragging about skills that you're not earning from. I choose to only be savvy in one, and I have serious level of mastery in one, and I can tell you how much I've made from one than doing 10. being good in all the 10 of them, and I can't even focus on being a career out of the 10 of them. That's a problem. So that was my challenge then. And Sir X had to put me through, tell me how and what I needed to do. And then I went back to my web development. I gained much from web development. Started making some money from web development. I earned real money from web development. Like then I started earning from $1,000 upward. Then, from web development, entered mobile development. When Google Ad was in vogue, I knew how I made straight money from Google AdSense. Even Google AdMob. AdSense is for websites. AdMob is for mobile app. I made Google AdMob. I monetized Google AdMob. I think I was earning about $200 weekly on Google AdMob, Google AdSense, $200 or more. And every week, constantly on steady cash out. So I'm like, okay, this is actually paying me. I'm actually making money from it. And all before I began to diversify into the house, into blockchain development, right? So the foundation is key. It's not just learn skill or learn something in tech. You need to know what you're learning, why are you learning it, what's your long-term goal for this you want to learn. It has a way of people stick around that thing, even if you have other seducting or intimidating career paths coming around you. Knowing why and what you're doing in that space helps you. So it's not just about a project manager role or a code role. You need to know, why am I going to this? What do I want to achieve? Do I have an inclination in that role? Right? Am I capable of running with that role? All right. Now? Most times, psychologically, the tech career path you pick says so much about your hobby, and about what you love to do freely. Yes, if you're somebody who is a very organized person, your career role at least speaks so much about your career. Why is that? It helps you to your character. Why your character helps you to do well in your career role in tech is it helps you to enjoy that career you picked. You end up doing it right, one as a career, and secondly as a profession. So either way is a win-win for you. Why is it a win-win? Because one is a career, secondly is already subconscious. People who are very organized, who are very neat, who love neat surroundings, do well with project management. People who love their clothes arranged, who don't like wasting their time, people who are strict with time, do well on PM. Whether project management. People who are very scattered, people who don't like keeping their rooms clean, people who are very scattered, they're not fashion conscious, but they're very intelligent. They do well as developers, mobile or web developers. Now, I'm not streamlining that as a yardstick to picking a career. There are people who are actually very, very clean, are very organized, who are also developers too. All right, and there are people who are also scattered in their house and also good project managers. I'm just saying that there's a high tendency of your career to incline with there's a high tendency of your character to incline with your career. Your character is a strong inclination to helping you choose the right career path psychologically and based on common effects, right? So it's actually what happens with people. All right. So you need to know first, based on what I've said now, what career path do I think I will do well in? What career path do I think? Look at projections in the next 5 to 7 years. What will be the relevance of this thing I want to go into? These were all the things I looked into before I jumped into tech. Look at the relevance. Will this thing really, really be relevant in the next 3, 4, 5 years to come? All the things you need to take into cognizance. Look at relevance. Will this craft be very important? Also, look at your tendency of staying long there. So you go through all of this and then you can decide yourself. So my job is just give you a clue. My job on mentorship is just give you a clue, right? Your job is to leverage on the clue and decide for success for you. I just give you clues and you run with the clue and make a decision that you deem fit yourself. But I don't even answer the question. Tracy, you're muted. Did I answer the question?
Yes, sir, you've done that.
All right.
Sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Great stuff. You're welcome. All right, Mary. Yes, Mary, raise your hand.
My question is,
Maybe I can't. Okay, yeah, go on.
past 10.
Maybe I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Speak close to your mic. I don't know what's wrong with you. Whether it's your mic or I don't know.
Company say that we can work at an intern, and then how can we get access to these companies? Like, and then can
Okay,
we also
well, it's part of
work
the thing
with
it's part of the thing I'm going to be telling you. I'm going to be teaching you as we move further, right? There's a package we have for you guys. There's a package that we have ongoing. If you want to, if you need the package, I'm going to show you after. It's a paid package, right? What we do for you in that package is one, will help you to optimize your CVs to be ATS. It's not the free CV we're giving out, though. This one now is separate. It's separate from that free CV we're giving out. The package will help us to help you build an ATS resume that can give you a higher chance of getting a job from a company. One, two. The second thing you get in the package is will help you to prescribe the exact tech career path to go into. First is we're going to build ATS optimized resumes for you. Then we will help you to prescribe the right tech career path to go into. Then part of the package also will give you 600 plus job roles, job links. And these job links is updated over time. So if we prescribe project management job links for you to go into, we will give you curated specific 600 fully remote job links, foreign job links for only project management. Our team will help you and make the research and get you 600 job links for you only, and for that your role only on project management. So you will not stress. All right. Your only thing you need to do for us is to show up. You show up, answer our questions. We'll do all the work for you. Also, the third thing we're also going to do for you is help you to build a website, a portfolio website that encompasses everything about you. So we help your recruiters, even if you have low or little experience. Part of what we're going to help you to do is we'll help your recruiters look as though you have many experiences, thereby increasing your chances of getting a job. We professionally help your portfolio to look well seasoned and healthy. Is what this package entails. So as we move further, you will see the package, and then if you choose to want it, so the package is to make all these things we are saying easier for you. If you're a newbie and this is looking bulky or stressful for you, it's looking like something that you feel like, I don't think I'll have time to do all of these things. We can take the load off your neck just with a token. So once we get there, you will see what it is. Okay. Ngozi Zoromba is asking, I wanted to ask about the website for a newbie, but okay, yes. It's part of what we're going to help you and do. We try to make it very affordable so that everybody can participate in this, right? We are going to do all the job for you. You're not going to stress yourself. Once you pay, you just need to just show up. We'll help you be the site for you. The site will be excellent. Our developers will be the site for you. Will be excellent. Our the HR department in AlphaTex will help you build an ATS optimized resume. We will build it from the lens of an established company as AlphaTex. We'll build it from that lens so that we can be able to help you easily get jobs quickly. We'll build it from what we as an established company know how we recruit people. All right. We'll also help you and look out for 600 plus jobs. Trust me, 600 plus job links. So what you will be doing, we'll just give you access to all the links. What you'll be doing, just be applying. So the only thing you do is apply. We'll do everything for you behind the scenes. Do everything for you behind the scenes. We'll also put you through on how to use AIs to automatically apply for jobs on these 600 links. So the goal is for us to make things quicker, easier for you, so that we are quick to you getting results. Our biggest brag and our biggest boast as a company is results. How that we can get a result to people. That, see Mary paid for this package and this is her result. We're not faking results. All right, we're not faking results. Mary is actually working in a company that is paying her $700 or $1,000 every month, and she has time for other things to do with her life. That's our goal. So everything we are doing here is for us to have good results that we can tell people. So it's easy for us to spread the good news. All right. So trust me, it's very affordable. I will get there and you will see what it costs. All right. So I believe I've answered the question, Mary.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's move on.
Thank you.
All right. So next is speaking the language of recruiters, and that's why I said if you want to see if you would love to still be if you want to enjoy the best of this training, you have to stay to the end, because it's in the end that I'm giving all of those updates in the end. So if you want to enjoy the sweetness of this training, you have to wait to the end. So next is what speaking the language of recruiters. First is technical qualifications. Second is practical experience, not the soft skills. Now, these three things are actually what recruiters are looking out for. If you don't have these three things, there's a problem. Now, one of the things we will help you to do once you get this, once you pay for this package, one of the things we'll help you do is we will ensure that everything you need to scale through on all of these three things, we'll get it done for you. We'll professionally help you get it done. All right, sure. Yes. Go on. The question. You can unmute and ask. Okay. I think she's typing, so let me just go on. Maybe when she's done typing.
So can you hear me, sir?
Okay. Sure, I can. Please.
Okay, so while you were speaking, I was writing, and then there was something you mentioned that just struck me. You said LinkedIn account is a summary of our professional social life. That when a recruiter wants to find out more about us, they go to our LinkedIn, and then you said we should snap at functions if we are designing something. And my question is this: those pictures, compelling headlines we post, do they in any way make up a part of the CV? Now, maybe not a written CV, but a visual CV. Does that in any way have any impact on whether recruiters, like whether we'll get the jobs, or whether, I don't know if you understand what I'm asking.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So the answer is two ways: yes and no. Now, yes, because if you started a role as, let's say, the career path you chose is sales rep, technical sales rep, for instance, and then you started a job as a technical sales rep in AlphaTex, and you go and post it on your LinkedIn, you just made an awareness to the public, to every professional on LinkedIn, that you actually started a job role at AlphaTex. And also it goes to say that for AlphaTex to recruit you as a technical sales rep is because you are proficient, right? And you can also add that in your CV as I started a job role as a technical sales rep in AlphaTex, so and so and so and so. So the moment a recruiter is seeing your CV and is seeing your LinkedIn and is seeing that you have commensurate posts and is matching to your CV, especially when you make landmark progress. All right. So your CV should not just have your experience and your qualifications and stuff. You need to also put out your notable progress. What were you able to do in all of these places you worked in? For instance, you are a technical sales rep in AlphaTex. You need to write, oh, I made AlphaTex so and so amount of money through generative leads and stuff. And also you can also post this also on your LinkedIn. You are having awareness on both sides. There are some things you might not to post on LinkedIn. There's some things you post on LinkedIn you might not need to add on your CV. Things like you get into a new work and design a flyer, you can post on your LinkedIn. You don't have to write it in your CV. All right. That's why I said the answer is two-sided, yes and no. There's some things that you might need to add to your CV that you posted on your LinkedIn, and there are things that you might need to not add to your CV. It's like not really necessary. I mean, a recruiter can actually go to your LinkedIn and actually see that for themselves. You don't necessarily need to add it. Why there are some things you need to add to your CV if it is a notable progress, especially when it has to do with figures. All right, when it has to do with figures.
Okay.
For instance, Alpha Test launches a product, and then you are the technical sales rep, and then you help the product, you grow the product financially from 0 sales to 1 million sales. Please add it to your CV. That's a strong booster.
Okay.
Strong booster. Right? So I don't know if I answered the question.
Yes, you did. Now, does this also
But not
apply
entirely, right?
in, say, project community management? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, I said, does this also apply in roles like project community management, social media management, stuff like that? Does this,
Yes.
the last part of what you
Yes.
said now about milestone?
Yes. Yes. Once it comes, I see. You see the part where the department where you might need to have commensurate CV with what you post on LinkedIn is social media management. Now, part of the KPIs of a social media manager is actually build engagement, grow followers, make the company be trending, visibility. That's the job of a social media manager or marketer, is to provide visibility to the company and stops, right? So you can actually put it there from your metrics on social media platform. I was able to give land alpha text with over 2,000 reaches in 1 week. I was able to land alpha text with 700 reaches in 3 days. This figurative metrics has a way of making your recruiter. So when if your CV, you are detailed in your CV, it's a booster. If your CV is detailed, it's a booster. You make the recruiter know that this person actually did this and did that. Are you seeing the whole thing
All
there?
right.
So
Yes,
a
thank you very
recruiter is coming to have an interview with an expectation of you. They already know you're ready from behind the scenes. So the interview will not go. In fact, if you do well on your CV, now this is the deep hack. I want everybody to learn. If your CV portfolio is strong, guys, you know that your physical interview or your online interview pressure will be less. The recruiter will not ask you so much question, or you not really be so much burden or so much pressured on the physical interview if you did your homework well on your CV and your portfolio. That's a hack. That's a serious hack. Okay, yes. So yes, the paid, Gold Benedict is asking the paid package we want to get beneficial to somebody. Yes, in the paid I'm still gonna go to that slide. You will see on the paid on the package that we have an option. We have an option for what? A private mentorship. In a private mentorship, you will get access to premium courses with certificates. So in the paid mentorship, in the private mentorship, we'll have one-on-one interview with you, ask you questions, get to know what you can, like, we will prescribe the course for you and also get you the course to apply for exactly. All right, it's not just giving you links. No, in the paid part of the things we're going to do in the private mentorship is what Erisi asked. All right, we will not just leave you to just do your thing. We will actually guide you to know the exact course so that you don't just delve into a course and then you're discouraged or you'll be like, why did I waste my time? So good. I don't know if I answered your question. Good. I don't know if I answered the question.
Yes, you have. You have answered my question. Thank you.
Okay, so Favor Olubi is asking a question here. She said, question, sir. For a person with no tech skill, what's the effect on the person's CV? Is how you are seeing tech skill. Is what you define tech skill. I think you guys still have this mind thing with tech. Is how you're seeing tech skill. Do you know that the ability to even make research is a tech skill? Yes, it's a tech skill. So when you hear skill is broken down into 2 to 3. I said this in the last training. If you need to learn more about skill, go back to our video on our YouTube channel. Now we have various types of skill, but the 2 main skills we have is technical and soft skills. All right. Technical skills is defined based on roles. All right, based on various job roles. All right, ability to grow a social media account, ability to understand trends is actually a technical skill for a social media manager, a social media marketer. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you define tech skill as. You actually have a tech skill. You just feel it's a mind problem with everybody here. You have a tech skill. It's just you that think because you're not writing code or you're not looking through an array of code, or you're not doing data analytics, you're not doing Power BI, you're not doing all this complex stuff, you're not a techie. It's not true. Your ability to make a post trend, your ability to make a post have many likes and engagement is a tech skill for a social media manager. Your ability to manage a project from start to finish using agile methodology or Scrum is a tech skill for a project manager. It's just you that's having that mind, the mind limitation of, oh, I need to sit down in front of a computer with blue spec and a hoodie, and I have many screens in my phone and I'm writing code. It's just having that mental limitation, which you need to break out from. So for a person with no tech skill, what's the effect on your CV? All right, you can build your CV from the job role. That's why before you build a CV, you first need to know what job role am I going into first. What this CV is for? What exactly? It's for what exactly? All right. If you volunteered, see, if you've taught computer lessons to a 5-year-old child, add it to your CV. Yes, that's a skill. If you've volunteered in a tech outreach program, add it to your CV. That's a skill. If you've been a part of a team, even if you know code, even if you've been a part of a team, passively or actively, add it there. If you volunteered for a church program, add it there. Add it to your CV. Now, most times, what you guys don't know is that sometimes recruiters might actually look above your technical skill and look for, and they might be looking into your cognitive skills. What you guys don't know is most recruiters might look away from a technical skill and look into cognitive skills. What's cognitive skills? Your ability to work in a competitive space, your ability to work in a team. Not everybody has that skill. Everybody wants to shine. Everybody wants to be selfish and shine on their own. But your ability to work in a cooperative space is a cognitive skill. Your ability to be taught and to learn fast is a cognitive skill. Your ability to teach too is a cognitive skill. Most recruiters now are looking for these little underrated skills, and that what is landing people serious paying jobs. Because most companies feel like they can always work with somebody who has this soft skill, somebody who can learn fast is a good investment. Yes, most companies are looking at all these things. So even if you have small, that's why I said part of the packages, part of the things you will get when you get paid for all of these things is if you have less experience in a tech career path, we will leverage on your cognitive skill and give it a more booster, so that most companies that probably feel like, oh, she's not really strong on this technical skills. Okay, but then she has a good cognitive skill. She can learn fast. She learned fast in this place and in that place. Okay, why not? Let's invest in her. Yes, there are companies like that. I know of a friend of mine who owns a tech firm, and he told me that he does not employ senior developers. He employs junior developers that can learn fast. And he employs junior developers that are lazy. They like shortcuts to getting results. So he said he employs them and he pays them well. I was like, are you being serious? I said, yes. That's controversial. I mean, no company wants lazy people. He said he wants a lazy person. I asked him why. He said the lazy person knows how to get shortcuts to a problem and get results faster. I'm like, wow. He opened my mind that day. And then this guy's company, they are acing the tech space. They are seriously acing the tech space. With what? Lazy people. The laziness that you feel is useless is what another company is employing, is recruiting. Now, you need to understand that you don't have to be too good, overly too good for a company to recruit you. You just know how to package yourself well. That's all. Some of everything I'm saying here is you don't have to be too good for a company to recruit you. You just need to know how to package yourself well enough to be recruited, to be employed by a recruiter. Simple. So I don't know if do you need me to clear something more? Is there anything I probably didn't capture well? You raise your hand.
Okay. Not really. You kind of said it later because I wanted to ask, what if someone that has not done any job, just like when we were giving an instance, you were saying you know, in your CV, things you've done, the example you cited, like you grew a text page, we did this as
Yeah,
a social media manager, but then you went further to say you can include some volunteer works. So, because I wanted to ask, what
yeah,
is someone that has not done anything, like maybe you're just a fresh graduate, you've not done a job, and then you're creating a
yeah,
CV, something that could make your CV look standard. But then you mentioned about the
yes,
volunteer works and the rest of them.
yes. So the thing is, you need to learn to package yourself. You can even add your. Did you know that if you add your CV, I joined Aftertext as a novice, and every time I was able to learn enough to be able to build Aftertext followers from point A to point B. That's a booster. Most companies are looking out for that. Now, big companies already have a structure to help people to grow. All they need to know is, can we get an employer? Sorry, an employee. Is he an employer? Be employee? Can we get an employee that has the enthusiasm to wanting to grow? They already have a fertile structure that helps growth. So putting it there alone already is a booster for you. Every company, see, nobody's disadvantaged. You just don't have to package yourself. Truth. Nobody is disadvantaged. You just don't know how to package yourself, and that is why you lose your chance with the recruiter. Nobody is disadvantaged. You have just not learned how to package yourself. Check it out. That's all. The person who gets more job is the person who has learned how to package himself. Mary, raise your hand.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, sure. Go on, please.
Okay, sir. And the last time I asked of the kind of thing I can do as someone who loves
Mary, please,
marketing.
if you're asking a question, you've got to be audible and close to the mic so I can hear you better, right?
Okay, sir. The last time you talked about a lot of skills that I can venture into based on content writing. Talk of tech sales and digital marketing, content sales, like content
Yeah,
sales writing. I mean, so I want to
yeah.
ask, among these skills now, and then as it is now, we're like saying that AI is taking over most of the skills. So I want to know
No,
which is
that's what I said. That's not what I said. If you heard me, I didn't say that. I didn't say AI taking over most of these jobs. I
yes,
said
I mean
the
that's
people
what people.
who will do well are the people that know how to leverage with AIs. Go on.
Okay, sir. But then I'm trying to ask. My question is that which of these skills is the best, like for one to venture into? Which of the skills here among like this content writing, tech sales, digital marketing, content sales
Every
writing?
skill is
Which,
excellent. See, there is no skill that is not best. Every skill is the best. It all depends on how you build. It all depends on how you brand yourself around your skill. It all depends on how you build. I know somebody who makes money, and the only thing that she does is she helps people to write books. That's all. Yes, that's the only thing she does. I also know of a lady who the only thing she does is you tell her your budget or what you want to buy. She will help you and go on and find cheap platforms to get that in for you. Very cheap platforms, and you pay her for it. That's looking very, very weird. She makes a lot of money from it. I mean in dollars. You tell her, oh, I want to buy a car, a Lamborghini, and she asks you what's your budget for Lamborghini. See, your budget for Lamborghini is 5,000. She will go and look for cheap platforms to buy. It all depends on what you get, whether you get a Lamborghini car, or Lamborghini toy, or you get a Lamborghini, right? And at the end of the day, you
yes,
get a
sir.
Lamborghini. You go and look for a cheap platform for you to get a Lamborghini. That's her job, and she makes money from it. So there is no such thing as an unexcellent or be inexcellent skill. It all depends on how you build the market around it. It all depends on how you build a brand and how you brand yourself around it. All right. And AI will not displace you. The people that will displace you are the people that know how to use AI to work. The people that will displace are the people that know how to optimize their deliverables with AIs. And before you even use AI, you need to know that thing first before you use AI. Yes. You need to know what that stuff is before you even know how to use AI. So learning that skill is not, you're not too late. Because for you to use AI, you need to know that thing first. Before you can also AI to speed in my results. All right. So prescribing for you a course to venture into is part of our package. So if you want me to really point deep and tell you this is what from my analysis will get what you should do and what will land you and give you private tutoring. Pay for our package. Pay for our package. It's a very affordable package. I will still go there anyway, so you guys can see it. So now, I think I need to pause on questions now, so I can quickly wrap up. So speaking the language of recruiters. So these are the three things that every recruiter is looking out for: technical qualifications, practical experiences, and soft skills. So if you are going to find favor in the eyes of the recruiters, you need to be strong on these three things. You need to be strong on these three things. You need to package yourself around these three things. Packaging is what these jobs, guys. Packaging. You need to package yourself around these three things. And don't package to fake, please. If you package to fake, then you're being fraud. You are lying about what you're not, so they can get a job. All right, you're lying about what you're not, so they can get a job. It's fake. All right, lying about. Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Hello,
Yes,
can everybody hear me?
I hear you, sir.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No? All right.
I can
I
hear
think
you.
it's
Just the
a
network was a bit bad, but I can hear you now.
network. Trying to play games.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, network
All right.
is
So
amazing, but I can hear you now.
can you guys see my screen? Are you seeing the screen now?
It's coming
Yes.
up.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, it's up.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
We
it's
can.
blank.
Speaking the language of the speakers.
So your screen is blank from here.
On.
I
Yeah. So
can
these
see
are the
it.
three core these are the three core basic things that every recruiter is looking out for. You need to look into that. You need to look into that. So when I share the slide at the end of the lesson, when I share the slide, you can go into details and read up and read up and read up and read up and read up. So this is networking your way to opportunities. This is how you network your way into opportunities. First is through LinkedIn strategies. All right, search for hiring managers. Are you saying I gave some trick. Now some of these things I said here is an excerpt of what I want to talk about in exclusive trainings, exclusive teaching. Some of the things I mentioned here is an excerpt. I just have to pick out some. I have to be generous and benevolent enough to pick out some things to help out. So LinkedIn strategy, Twitter engagement, community participation. Join Slack channels, guys. Join Slack channels. Join Discord servers. Join Reddit communities. All right, where remote opportunities are frequently shared. Be active. All right, join virtual events. Attend online hackathons. Attend webinars. You see, a webinar like this is you see that if you're not in this webinar, you probably have known many things, as you know now. Attend online hackathons. Attend online webinars. Join networking sessions in your field. All right, after we prescribe your field for you, join strong networking sessions that will help boost you. All right, join strong networking sessions that will help boost you. All right. Now, this is the part I want to talk about. You need to learn how to deal with rejections. Now, I'm not going to tell you, oh, after now you apply for a job, PM, you get work. It's a lie. Now, if I do that, I'm going to be exaggerating. I'm going to be lying to you. You are going to face some rejections normally. Now, what we would do in our exclusive training, the exclusive package I want to offer to you, what we do is we will help you to reduce your chance for rejection. Yes, you will reduce your chances for rejection. You'll be rejected, right? But if you should be rejected 5 times as a newbie, you rejected like 2-3 times, then to get it to you land it. Like this is a guarantee. If you follow most of the rules properly, follow some of the instructions properly, you get to reduce the rejection properly. First of all, you need to understand the rejection. You see, I said the rejections often stem from ATS filtering. ATS filtering. Are you seeing ATS filtering? And ATS filtering starts from the foundation, which is what? Your resume. Are you seeing how everything is joining together now? Are you reading the lines? Your rejection starts from the foundation, which is what? Poor resume. If your resume does not have a good ATS, if it doesn't have good ATS standard, you understand? You're going to have issues. You're going to have issues. ATS filtering. Experience mismatches. Yes, when there's an issue with your experience, you have 10 years experience, but you started working 2024. How is it possible? How is 2024, 2025, 10 years? Are you seeing that the recruiter will probably think you lied? All right, you have 20 years experience, but you started working 2 months ago with 20 years experience. All right. Or your positions has been filled internally. All right. Maybe somebody that knows somebody, connection wise, they already get your job. Maybe I know somebody that knows somebody. Let's say Apatex push for a vacancy, and then Favor has one cousin, and then she helps her cousin and applies and all, and then because we know Favor, and then according to gets the job. That could happen. So don't take them personally. All right. They are typically about system requirements rather than your actual capabilities. All right. So don't take them personally. These are the things will help you to avoid. All right. Secondly, apply strategically. Apply strategically. Submit applications even when you meet only 60% of the listed requirements. Yes, I love this point. Apply strategically. Submit application even when you meet 60% of listed requirements. Now, one of the things we're going to do for you in this stuff is we're going to let you know the percentage qualification you have for any of the job roles. You need to know. Don't apply for a job that you are 40% or 50% qualified for. You lose the chance of getting the job. Especially when you're applying for a big tech company, you lose the chance. The people that the company will give more attention are people who are 60%, 70%, 80% more qualified. So you need to be looking at acing through 60% to increase the chances of getting that job. Thirdly, follow up consistently. This is the part where most applicants have an issue with. Follow up consistently. Don't just apply and just let them do their thing. Follow up constantly. It gives you a chance of being on the A list, on the list of priorities. Follow up, back to back. Follow up consistently, back to back. Don't allow them rest. 5 days after you apply for the job, follow them up. Oh, prior to my application to the job as whatever. I love to know where I stand, or what's the conclusion of the interview phase or the recruitment phase, and stuff. Follow up back to back. This demonstrates persistence and often puts your application back on the radar of busy recruiters who might have missed it initially. Are you seeing the point? Are you seeing what I said there? All right. It increases your chance of you being on the radar of busy recruiters who might have missed it initially. Seek referrals. Yeah, seek referrals. Connect with employees at target companies and request referrals. Look out and connect with people. For instance, let's say I want to apply in Microsoft as a staff in Microsoft. So I worked at Visa. I don't know if anybody knows Visa. Visa, like a Visa card. I worked at Visa I had a job role at Visa 2020, 2021, 2022 thereabouts. How I got that job was that I made friends with a staff at Visa. He's an Indian guy. I made friends with him. So we got talking. I pitched my portfolio to him, told him, oh, I do this. It was with him I got that job. I also had a contract with Money Points. A contract with Money Points when Money Points was about building their website. You know, how I got that job was also from a friend working in Money Points. Yes. When they were when Money Points was about building their website, their web platform, you know, I got the contract and was an insider person. So guys, referrals work like magic. It's even faster, safe. Yes, it's faster. It's faster for you to get a job faster if you work with referrals, right? So I said here, finding 100% remote opportunities. Yes, you work with specialized job boards like you work remotely, Turing, TopTal, Remotive.io, and a whole lot of them. Boolean search techniques, yes. You see this code here, this remote or 100%, this code, and you see from this bracket to the end of this bracket, if you copy this thing and paste on Google, you see the magic. Google will specifically bring specific answers for you. I did that for you guys. So when I'm done, I will drop the slide, so you can go through this particular slide and get this for yourself and try it out. Chrome extensions. We have a lot of Chrome extensions, remote work filters like Teal and the rest of them. Right? You know, managing multiple remote clients. Yes, managing multiple remote clients. Now, do you guys know that the one of the sweetest thing about remote job that I forgot to add is, do you know that you can apply for 7 to 8 remote jobs at once? Yes, it's not you, Abby. I know of a friend of mine. She works for about 5 remote companies, and this is not a made up story. I probably will chat out. She might even be our next webinar the next session. So don't miss next session. I'm going to be bringing people who have experience, who have results, to come and talk to us. She actually applied for a remote company as a project manager in a foreign company, and the first company pays her $3,000 every month. She applies for, she currently works for about 5 remote companies, and the average money that each of them pay her average is 35. So multiply 35 times 5. That's how much she gets at the end of the month. That's the beauty about remote jobs. This is not sweet, not magic. She's living the soft life. She's living the life. I think I'll bring her in the next our next webinar. She will come and tell you her experience. So you hear from the horse's mouth herself. This is real life. So remote jobs gives you ability to work in multiple remote companies. As long as you are being productive, as long as you're giving results, you don't really care what you're doing. As long as you on your JD and your KPI and your OKRs, you're delivering excellently fine. That's all that you need. That is all that they need. All right. So you need to look into this. So you need to look into time tracking, product analysis, communication management, and project organization. All right. And yeah, and you know the bit about project management, about a remote job. I'm gonna talk about it next week. The beauty about remote jobs is the fact that you can use tools, AI tools, to automate your output. So the company feels like you're actually doing the job. Meanwhile, you're doing 5 different jobs at the same time with AIs. That's the beauty of remote jobs. That's the magic in remote job. That's why you cannot miss our webinar. I'm going to talk about it next week. Next week. Don't worry. Now, so this is the exclusive package that we have. If everything I said is bulky to you, maybe you're a newbie or you're already into tech, and it's bulky to you, and job postings. We have our ATS optimized resume. We will take your existing resume. If you have an existing resume, we'll take it from you, and we'll build an ATS standard resume that would fast track recruiters for you. If you already have an existing resume, we'll make it an ATS resume. If you don't have a resume at all, we'll make one for you that is ATS standard. We'll give you curated job openings, which means after we prescribe for you the exact job, that the exact role we feel you can fit into, we will get you over 600 plus jobs in that space, specifically for you. Mentorship program, we're going to give you private mentorship. Should in case you lose the job, or should in case you get the job and then they are probably playing with your emotions and stuff. You can actually mentor you and tell you what you should do and how you should do it. In this mentorship program, we'll teach you how to sit for interviews. How that you sit for interviews, how to pass an interview very well with your recruiter, how to not sound overconfident and how to not sound underconfident. If you sound overconfident, you might be mistaken as arrogant or proud. If you sound underconfident, you might look as though you're not competent for the job. So you need to know how to strike the balance. Part of what we teach you in our mentorship. And it's just going for 9,999 naira. All right. So this is what you get to have in the insiders hiring cycle, personal job curation, career compass community, resume optimized for success. So these are the things that you stand to have just in this token. We will do all the job for you. We will also help you build the website. Favor will drop a link on the website, on the group, so that you guys can get to see more about what you get stand to gain. All right. So once you make payments, the team for this job will be going to ask you questions. All right. Immediately you make payments, you add it to the group, exclusive group, and then they'll start asking you some questions. You know, that then you will have a scheduled private interview with me. All right, I'll have an interview. Most of the things I'm not able to say here, I will say the end of today's session. If you need to ask more questions, the question floor is open. Anybody wants to ask questions, you can ask questions now. You can ask questions. Questions open. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Am I audible?
Yes,
The line has been
We can hear you
breaking,
now.
but we can hear you now.
We can hear you, sir.
All right. So I believe nobody has questions, right? So Um, so, if you want to be a part of this package, maybe you are just into tech and then you're having challenges. It's looking like when you hear remote job, when you hear job, it's like it's bulky for you. It's a lot of work for you. You don't know where to start from and where to go with it. Once you join this cycle, we will make everything easy for you. We're going to literally hold your hands. We're literally going to hold your hands and guide you through. Yes, Mary.
Okay, my question is are there any requirements like tools for it, like tools for us to start with?
Okay, so once you make payments, all right, you be added to the group. Then we're going to have a special interview call. I'll interview you, ask questions. So the interview is is for us to help to know how we can probably guide you. All right. The only requirement here is for you to just make payment and register and join. The moment you join the group, you join the cycle, the exclusive cycle. I would have a private call with you where I not ask you questions. I ask you direct questions, and then start with the mentorship and then putting you. All you need to do, all you owe us is your availability. When we have scheduled times to have our exclusive meetings, you have to be available. That's the only thing you owe us. So I don't even answer the question.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Any more questions? All right. So in the absence of questions, we have come to the end of today's session. I believe you guys learned a lot. I believe you guys were imparted. And I can't wait to get your results. I can't wait to get results. I can't wait. Even if you're not a part of the exclusive training, if you pay attention to some of the updates that will be dropped on the group, you can leverage on that and do magic from there. All right. Even if you're not part of the exclusive training, you can magic from there. So I can't wait. If you've not followed us yet, follow us. If you've not followed us yet on our Instagram, our Facebook, our LinkedIn, and if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, favor please drop at the platform for them to engage. If you didn't follow the video, if you probably didn't watch from the beginning, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get the recap. All right, we're going to drop a recap for you to watch and follow through. All right, so thank you guys for joining up. I'm dropping I'm sharing the slide. So check the chat session before the call ends. Okay, I'm sharing the slides to everybody. So I've done that. Check your emails too, and also check the chat session so you can have access to everything that I have said. Everything I've said, all the hacks you need is there. I think this should do for now. So thank you guys for showing up. Do have a lovely weekend.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I got some value from this. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate it.